Welcome back to the channel, everyone. If it's your first time here, I'm your boy Bugs, where today we'll be doing some maintenance on my daily PC, which is a custom water loop I did a couple years back. But it's been like 2 years since the coolant has been replaced, so we're gonna do a flush today. If it's your first time here, I'll definitely like you to subscribe, like the video, and share it with a friend. So let's not waste any time. Let's start getting this system apart so we can start this flush. So when I did the install, I made sure I had a drain plug here so the coolant is easy to get out. So I always have this hose here that I use for easy servicing of the loop. I'm not gonna lie, this dye I have in there is a blue dye. I think it's from XS Species. It's a very, very, very good dye. It doesn't clog up your loop. It flushes really easy. The viscosity of it, it's not thick, so I really like it. So we'll be definitely using back some of this, but we might just change the color. So let's get this draining. So I release the top so that we can have fresh air coming in. And this here is a drain valve. So just by turning it, boom, start having everything coming out. Quite easy. Get those rods empty. Nice. So I'm gonna close it. See if we can get some more of that liquid in that reservoir. We're not gonna get everything, but I do have a way of flushing out everything that's in the system. So this is what a lot of people don't like about custom water loops, but honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I love it. Once you get it up and running with no leaks, you definitely have no problems. Keep your thermals really good, especially if you're doing overclocking. So in order for me to get a proper flush, I like to disconnect my fan, my pump rather. So this is the connection that goes to my pump. I disconnect this. Pretty tight. So I'll be connecting a power supply that I have here. So this power supply is what I'm going to use just to run the pump alone. So I have a jumper on here. So this jumper is what I'm going to use to get the power supply running without actually hooking it up. Guys, for this, you definitely want to have distilled water. So we only use distilled water in our loop. And this is what we'll be using to do the flush. So I always got my little squirter bottle here. And peeps, if you made it this far, just like the video, subscribe, trying to build the channel. Want to take you guys along for the ride. So what I do, I fill back up. And we're going to get all this dye out. And this is it's going to be my little cheat. Take my return off. I think this might be too high. I'll get that later. Connect my power supply. And this is what I do too. I just throttle it. You don't want to get that reservoir empty at no time at all. And there we go. So remember, none of the components are on right now. It's just the pump. It's just the pump flushing out all that old dye. If you look over here, you start seeing us getting clean, and we're getting cleaner. So all the radiators are being flushed out right now. Sometimes you might want to give it a lean. Don't let that pump go dry. Well, if you notice, guys, we're getting better and better right now. That is it. So you can see we're almost done. Still got some in the graphics card. Very important to keep that pump filled with water. So this is not a total breakdown. So if we were doing like a total breakdown, we would have removed the block, cleaned the block up and all that. But we don't need to do that because there isn't any residue in this loop. Looking good, looking good. Yep, so safe to say we got all that dye out. So all we can see now is good, 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 fresh coolant. That's how you do a flush. Get our return back up. These fittings are really good. So these are the thermal take compression fittings. I've never had any issue with them. They work perfectly. Never produce any leaks with them. So these fittings, I really like them. I would definitely use them again. So now we're just gonna top this up. Let's get this bottle filled up first. So comment and tell me if you prefer to do a custom loop or you prefer to do air cool. So now we're just gonna let this circulate, get the system packed. Look at that, guys. All that dye out. Easy. So normally there's an additive that you can put in the loop after doing replacing the coolant. What you could do, there is I think it's by XSPS. I'm not sure. I'll definitely put a link to it. You can put, it's called a restart. So it's what it does, you put it in the loop and it does a clean out. But as I said, this loop did not have any of those like thick coolant in there where messes up the blocks and clogs up all the pores of the block and stuff like that. So we're not going to do that for this service. And this build might be coming apart again soon. So look at it. Everything is clear. Still got that pump running. It's gonna take a couple days to get some of that bubble out. So we're gonna run the pump for a few minutes and come back. So this has been running for a few minutes now, and we've got most of the bubbles out. So we're gonna add some more dye to the loop. So my favorite dye here, which is the excess PC dye, this is red. So we're gonna get some red circling in the system. So a drop goes a very far away. And watch that take effects. Loving it. So it's coming along nicely. Fully red. Loving it. So while we're at it, we're just gonna give it a little dust down. Clean it up a bit. Remember, all the components are off. The only thing that's running right now is the pump. After a couple days, you might need to top up the coolant a little bit, because all that bubble is gonna get out the system. So we've stopped our pump, replaced our coolant, and added some fresh dye to the system. Easy as that, guys. It's not hard. Once you have the proper equipment, a lot of people are scared of custom loops because it's high maintenance. But once you get it, I tell you, you don't want to go back to using fans. All-in-one coolers, the reason why I don't like them, it's because of the lifespan, which is like around 5 years on those. Give and take. So I prefer my custom loop any day. These D5 pumps, they don't go out. They will keep running and running and running. And we have other spares. So for the cost of a D5 spare, even if your pump goes out bad on your reservoir, it would be cheaper than getting a new all-in-one cooler. Stay with me this far. Definitely give the video a like and subscribe to the channel. Share it with a friend. And if you are really interested in water cooling stuff like this, let me know. If you're aware we have a white build that's coming on the channel, let me know if you'd want to see that system water cooled or all-in-one cooler. So that white build is something that I'm currently working on, and we will be getting to work on that soon. So let's put this back together.